Therefore,
perhaps,
thus,
nevertheless,
notwithstanding,
henceforth, we are going to talk about
it's not going.
Hi sunshine, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Mwende Kituma and my lovely guests are
Muringo,
Judy,
and we are
gorgeous.
We have been rehearsing the whole day. No, we do it nicely. We are gorgeous.
You know, gorgeous.
Yes, we were in choir, guys. We sing. Yes. So today I want us to talk about it's more of a commentary on things that people are tired of being asked. So we compile a list from IG and from other people. So as usual, let's go straight to the video. The first response: why I still live at home? If someone sends that to you, what do you tell them?
You know me, my mouth, eh?
I didn't sign a contract and I was being born to live anywhere else but at home.
My mouth. I'm those people who I say things like a pa, just without manners. Let me tell you, I probably cannot answer that because no one has asked me. But if someone was to ask me that, I don't even think I can put what
But
I would say.
I think that's such an insensitive question, given the time we're living in. Economics are not on our side.
Economics
Anyway,
aside,
you know.
even all subjects aside,
Also,
actually, I
where
just
is
say
it
that.
scratching
Yeah.
you? Like whose business is it?
Actually, I have a response.
So I live at home. You now have a nini. You have gonorrhea. Like inakusumbua kwa nini?
My first question is:
Rubbish.
are you paying from where I live?
Exactly.
Is it affecting your breathing? Who are you to ask me that? Will you die if I live at home?
Some of these questions are asked out of udaku.
Yeah.
You're not telling me why do you still live at home? There's a place I've been waiting
I
for.
have a place
I
for
have
you.
a house.
It's more
If
of
you're not
a 10-bedroom
tell
house.
someone that
Meanwhile,
shut up.
the person who was asked this, you can just tell them, just look at them. You don't need to give a response.
No, actually, just tell them it's none of their business.
Actually,
Yeah.
none of your business.
No, don't even say it's none of your business. Because let me tell you something. People tend to say, yeah, you can't answer people the way you want. Open your mouth. Be rude. God forgives.
So we have 3 responses today. Number 1 is saying, tell them none of your business. Number 2,
Answer the way you want.
Number 3, don't answer. Like, what is answer?
Go with the one that makes
I
you
don't have good friends.
Variety now.
But that is important.
The second one, why am I not bothered by their opinions?
What
Do
do you
they
mean?
pay me?
Wait, what do you mean?
No,
Someone was asked.
Yeah, the things that people are tired of being asked. So the person was like, Akaulizwa, Mbona, why are you not bothered by our opinions of you?
Is your opinion paying me?
But do you know how heavy it is to carry people's opinions of you?
Exactly.
You'll get sick. That is exactly why you're not. It's so much work. It's so much work. Uamke asubuhi, uoge,
You start carrying opinions. Jesus carried the cross for you, that's enough.
We don't need to do it again. Literally. Opinions.
I'll never recover from that, my God.
A moment of silence for the opinions that are not being carried. What? I think to end the next.
It's done. That Judy has done it. She's finished.
The next question is, why am I so tall? Or how is the air up there?
Quite fresh, I mean.
But then, let me tell you.
Kuna pollution, but I'm a bit tired.
I have a philosophy I live life by. Anyone who knows me knows I do this. Every stupid question
Deserves.
Warrants a
Stupid
stupid answer.
Let me tell you, never apologize for answering someone stupidly.
Yeah.
Never. You know those people who call in the middle of the night? Those guys who call you, yeah. Umelala, apana.
I'm singing in church.
What is stupid? Or in fact, there's a time someone called me, hello, nimekuamsha. No, I'm night running, so nyamaza.
I was waiting for your call. What?
What do you want me to tell you?
You guys are giving me
So,
life.
the answer, every question,
Every
Every
stupid
stupid question warrants a stupid
answer with a
answer.
stupid
response.
answer.
So,
Give it.
is that our agreed?
Yes.
Yeah.
That one I also agree with that.
I mean, how can you ask someone how is the? It's such a lame question. How is the air up there? It's like people ask, how is the air down there? Because okay, me, I'm short. I'm gonna just it's cinnamon flavor. What do you want me to say? What? It has nitrogen and cinnamon.
We get extra cinnamon.
I mean,
yeah. Then the next one. This one is now very personal. I just said this and I felt sad. Why do I eat so little yet I have a big body? Exit the chat. Like I just saw that and I was like,
but you know, some people deserve to be soaked in acid.
no, I don't think they even deserve that energy.
Why would? No,
How does that? No, honestly, okay. I'm trying to think. You've served your big body, then, and someone's asking, hey, you eat so little and yet you have a big body. That question is so sensitive.
Are you buying me more food?
What? So you're asking this. What's the end goal of the question? And then to the people who ask these questions,
those are not conversation starters, by the way.
It's not. Yeah, it's itching you where.
The first question is, are you buying me the meal?
It's not even that. If I eat little,
why? Like, okay, the end goal.
Yeah, how is it?
How is it affecting your oxygen?
Exactly. Like, what does it have to do with you? Really, what does it have to do with you?
And there's something people need to realize. Even in Kenya right now, people have eating disorders. You know, when people talk about eating disorders, they just think it's more
obesity.
They first think it's a first world problem.
Yeah, and the first one,
bulimia.
Then everyone just thinks of anorexia, bulimia, and obesity. Like those are the only three headings of eating disorder. So you have no idea. That is not even a question you should ask someone.
Yeah, don't
and the person who was asked that question, I'm so sorry.
Please.
Do you?
Listen, DM us for answers. I'm now going to compile like 6. Monday, Tuesday, if you take another.
You know, the people say if they tell you can't do it and take pictures.
Yes.
If they tell you eat little and take pictures of the food you're eating.
Yeah.
As long as you're eating to nourish your body, regardless of the quantity, if it's for your nourishment, don't feel like
it's alright.
You don't need to explain or justify it to anyone. Yeah. Just eat your food. If you want to eat 2 peas, eat them. If you want to eat the entire bag of peas, eat them. Like, I mean,
what is it all about?
Exactly.
Then why my hair keeps changing colors?
Seasons change.
But that question sounds like it was from a man.
Hey! When you're into me, it was a lady who sent that, and I felt like maybe it was, office setting and she
I can just see
why
that question.
Why does my hair keep changing colors?
Because I want
variety.
My choice.
Also, for some of these questions, I really want to know genuinely what kind of an answer are you looking for?
What does
do you want to tell me? What when you're asking the question? How are you hoping I'll respond?
What should be the end result of this conversation?
Actually, what was the aim?
I'm really struggling.
Do you want me to take you to my salon?
By the way, you can also say, is it changing color because I also want my say so. But what's you're asking because
because they have to ask a question. Like, again, I think people need to understand conversation starters don't have to be insults or irrelevant questions.
Yeah. You also don't have to start a conversation, baby. Did you know that?
Yeah, silence is golden.
Did you know?
Not
you can keep quiet. You really can.
The next one, my career choice.
Is it mine or yours? You know that one
is it ours?
Are you paying me?
Let me tell you something. That one is extremely personal to me.
Very true.
It's very personal to me. Because I've had people fix their you could have been shut up.
It's not what
let me tell you something. I don't owe anyone an explanation.
No one.
Least of all, so let me ask you, if I had gone and become, I don't know, an architect or an engineer or a lawyer, I'm paid, it comes in the account. Like
we share.
Yeah, do we share? Do you benefit? I'm struggling.
No, but
I remember someone telling me, so now that you don't want to practice law, nikifungwa nani atani
see your people alone.
Please.
Wait. So from this question, we can just clearly see the audacity.
It's the audacity.
No, there's a word. Is it expectation?
Entitlement.
Thank you. The entitlement people have when it comes to people's lives and especially careers. So they sat down and they're like, yes, she's done though. I can be arrested, guys. Now it's my time.
That's the thing,
it's my time.
Ask lawyers.
Don't call me.
Kindly don't call. Don't call. Unasumbua. And no, I can't be cooking for you.
And then also
stop asking people personal questions.
And
just
something
stop.
else. Career, I feel like from my experience, I don't know if it's from my experience or if it's from my personal experience, career is personal and it keeps evolving and changing.
Yeah.
True.
There are people who stick to whatever they study, that's what they'll follow, and that's okay.
Yep.
There are people who study A, do C, retire doing F, they're good at Z, then they like Z or whatever. Like, everyone's career path is very personal, and it's very different. So,
but
you don't need to explain it.
You don't need to explain it, but do you go to your local mganga and ask, what is your career talking about? If you can't ask your mganga that question, don't ask me.
Sure, don't ask. I think we're passionate. These are things that are making us feel
just stop.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Why am I single?
I can't be.
You remember I asked you that question? Hey, Judy gave me the best response. Can you tell me what she said? She said, I'm single because I cannot afford to be in a relationship.
True.
Wait, that was my mind was blown. I was like, wow.
I can't afford emotionally, mentally, financially. I can't afford to be in a relationship.
Unajua ni muhimu kujijua.
Yeah,
it's very important to know yourself. But then now again, I'm really struggling with the why. You're asking me so that.
True.
When you ask that question, what are you hoping to get out of it?
Okay. If you're asking so that you know why I'm single, then you can slide in and then you can see if there's a future, or are you just asking for Mushene?
There's no future.
Okay, but then not everyone is asking because of a future.
Yeah.
There are people who, so, or sometimes it's just a conversation starter. Maybe, again, conversation starters. I don't think everyone who asks you, are you single, is asking because they're interested. Sometimes it could be girls who are asking, why are you single? You know, aunties. Your auntie is not interested in you. Why are you single? I just want to know what kind of answer do you want, and how? Like, what are you anticipating?
Stop obsessing over some of these things. It's not that deep.
So do you respond to it or do you not ignore? Do you ignore it?
I think it depends on who's asking.
True. It depends on who's asking.
There's some people who, like, okay, sometimes that's why you single question.
If it's someone I know who is genuinely concerned, then you get her.
But why is someone concerned about why you're single?
I mean, with my life choices.
They're not concerned, but
No, but I agree. It depends. There's some people who genuinely are like, you know, they like you can meet and you're like doing it's like a mini update of your life.
Yes.
And they genuinely are like, oh, so why are you single again?
Yeah.
And you're like,
or you know, there are those people who say, oh, you've achieved this, why are you still single?
There's some people who, or it could be your friends, why are you single? But
Yeah.
And you can find that some of those things are deep things, like it becomes a deep conversation about have you. That's someone who, you know, they're not asking you maliciously. So it's the ones who are asking maliciously that I'm wondering, what are you hoping to get?
There are people who actually look for responses. Like, maybe I don't know why I'm single. Then I steal your version of why I'm single. Okay, not version.
I get. But it's weird. So if one is single because of ABC,
even me now.
Even me, that's my son.
Like we said, guys, people are weird.
Hard, small. Hey, hard, small.
People are different. The next one, the need to recharge as an introvert.
Guy!
Remind me of the face.
Bye.
Yo! Again, I'm passionate. Let me tell you why.
Let it all out.
Do you know how humans can be draining?
Thank you.
Actually, that's it.
As in, and then, you remember how I was telling you last weekend? Me, small talk.
So you're fine.
No, but what's the point of this conversation? Because what is small talk today? It's the same conversation that you will have with, if I walk out and I pick a random person.
That's the same conversation.
So just don't do it. Na hii corona. Hey, na siku hizi. Na hey, umesema. Alafu what BBI, as in,
you know,
there's nothing.
But
it's also not, we don't have to have this conversation. Exactly. As in, if we don't have it, you and I will both be okay.
We will not just say hi and bye.
Yeah, and then also, exposed. I'm not always friendly. So I can go somewhere and someone wants to talk to you. And I'm just like, okay, don't make friends with me. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not the one. Please. I bite people. Don't do it. Because I'm already
pretending I'm on a call.
I've done that before, but I'm already Yes.
You do the combination
or you
with the phone.
Or you walk into a place and you know the way Java can be sometimes. And it is on this side. Have you ever purposefully walked past? The last time we met, just hug. There was someone. I quickly picked my Judy and we went. Because what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
No, but there's something also, even it doesn't necessarily only apply to introverts. I think it's for each and every person.
Yeah.
There's a time you just want to recharge. You just want time.
I think you need
that time by thyself, and you have the right to choose when to engage and when not to engage in conversations.
I think also guys need to understand that different people get energy from different things. They're the kind of people who, being in a social setting, fuels them. Like, completely fuels them. And for them, they're like, yes, we need more. We can do more. Like, there are guys who are just not homebodies. For homebodies, by the way, that is her. That really is your mom. For homebodies, guy, going out.
It's
When she told us about this, and you have to remind me, because me, any free weekend, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep.
I was
like,
telling them we should go to Karura, we cycle. They're like, what time?
So now I don't know. Maybe we go.
No, but
maybe in August.
Why August?
See, we have time to
plan psychologically.
I can assure you, I'm freedom to cycle. I can guarantee you.
Again, you have the right and the freedom to say I don't want and I want.
No, I'll come, but I'll eat in the cars. I wait for you to finish your lunch.
You love your KFC as wait for us.
I'll wait, not something, anything, but I'll wait for you.
Oh my God. I'm like, oh, okay, now I'll pick enough for you. Just take photos of me.
That's
cycle, and I'll be there looking also.
But your physical activities are not You're really disturbing me.
You see, we are friends, and right now we've not agreed on an activity. We've not died. I've not told them it's the end of the world. You need to go. If you don't come, it's fine, guys.
Let guys be. If guys tell you they're sleeping,
that recharge is important, by the way.
If someone is on do not disturb, let them be. They're not going through something bad. Stop asking what's wrong. How can I talk? If someone says I'm just tired, I need to recharge. It's not an invitation for therapy. Just say, recharge.
I know why. It's because we glamorize overworking. We glamorize everyone is like, you have a kazi, like unafika nyumbani, you're tired. Then now you have worked. That is the reason why. So when someone
says, like me,
when you say I'm tired, people think, oh, she's sick, she's depressed,
she's going actually. That's the first thing that people think when you just say, I just need time to. So my mother, bless her. Mom, I'm going to recharge. I call it recharging because and I'm on do not disturb. I say me personally, I'm on do not disturb. No, come out there and get some sunshine. I'm like, I don't need the sun. Come out I need bed. I don't want. As in, I really love you, but I don't need to sit with you now. I said, give me 2 hours. When I come downstairs, I'll come.
We'll go to the sun.
But I'll go outside to the sun. My mom is a cause for concern. You're going to recharge.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? No, she doesn't even ask what's wrong. She now has solutions. Then when they all fail, I needed somebody to help me, and I'm just like, not now.
Just give me 10 more minutes.
No, 1 hour. I promise.
They keep calling you and just give me just 10 more minutes.
I'm going to come, but I swear I need quiet. Listen.
No, quiet time is important.
Yeah. Also, me, I get cranky without it. I can. You know, a child. If you, I can be like that.
Yeah. Then the last one is shared by a fellow YouTuber that I haven't started making money from YouTube and blogging.
Shidakoni.
The number of
Why
times,
do people ask stupid questions? Are you making money?
Let me tell you, the number of times I have been asked that question.
But okay, wait. You guys understand that things take time?
Exactly.
And people follow processes. Have you ever heard of someone having sex today in the morning? They give birth
at night. Child.
Don't embarrass us. Don't embarrass yourself.
You know it's because we're in a microwave generation.
Yeah,
so people want today, tomorrow.
One day you should be rolling in money. But then also, things take time to build. Like foundations, you never see a building has come just the foundation they dig, I don't know do what. Like everything in this life takes time. Even a poop, you can't manifest a poop. You know, you have to eat. It has to be digested.
Wait for it.
So the long and short of what we are saying is number one, stop giving people pressure. Number two, if Monday makes money, you know it's not your money. Did you know that? Did you know that?
And she mustn't announce to you that she's made money.
Yeah, if Monday makes money, it's her money.
If she doesn't make money,
if she doesn't make money, it's also
again,
like
it's their situation,
shut up,
their whatever.
Exactly, like it's not your business. So now somebody knows that Mwende has made money,
and then
what you're going to bonfire to book a holiday. What are you doing exactly with that information?
Gonna be
bonfire, we need a holiday.
We need a holiday. Sincerely.
So, like we've gone through some comments that we got from people, like from the responses.
Yes.
Now let me ask you: is there something, just one thing that someone has ever asked you, and you're tired of being asked that question? Like as an individual.
Maybe that's why I don't want kids.
Yeah.
I just don't want kids.
Again, it's no one's. Yeah, it's no one's prerogative to ask. It's no one's. Yeah. Are they giving birth with you? Are they not?
Yeah.
No.
Some things are just too
personal,
invasive questions.
It's also just that you won't understand. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Some things, the way this person has thought about and arrived at a particular decision, they probably feel like you won't understand because many people generally do not understand.
Yeah.
That's what for not wanting kids, people will start trying to change your mind. And it's also not a conversation you want to start.
And I might not want kids today. In 20 years, I might want kids. I mean.
Yeah, but it's also, you don't need to, you don't want to start, you don't want to start justifying yourself to someone. It's exhausting for you and frustrating.
Yes.
So yeah, like, yeah.
Yes, you're not saying that because you want people to change your mind. I'm not telling.
Please convince me now.
No.
I'm not
it's not
asking
an
for
invitation to be convinced. And she also doesn't. You don't want someone to make you feel like you owe them. You know, like just let people by there with their let people be with their choices. Sincerely speaking, again, Judy having kids, you're not. It doesn't concern you. It's none of your business. So
actually, it's not.
Again, yeah. Same thing.
Do you have something?
Why would you go back to school to study how to be a chef? See, it's just to cook. Let me tell you something. Some of you people, you cook like crap, but we don't say.
Wait.
We don't say it. We don't say it. Ouch.
Wait.
It's not just
wait. Okay, I think you just need to say, as in,
why would you go back?
I think you can even see the conclusion. Like, at a meeting,
it's just cooking or variations of that question. So why wouldn't you go and do your masters? Why wouldn't you go and do your? You'd have done your masters, or you'd have gone to KSL. Yeah, no, it's not just cooking. We judge you. We just don't say. Some of you guys, you really cook like crap. So it's not just cooking. It's a whole art. I don't owe you an explanation. If
I need 5 minutes to just recollect myself. I'm like, please continue. Sorry. Please.
It's okay.
Just like,
if I want to cook, I want to cook. If tomorrow I wake up and I want to be a plumber, I just leave me. By the way, leave me. Sincerely, I don't.
And the person asking this, they are not contributing in any way.
You know, I need to tell you who asked me that question. I need to tell you who asked me that question.
People have audacity.
Calabasas. You. The person who asked me this question, I also wanted to ask you, what are you doing with your life? Because the person is
a scam.
Legit. This is a story for off camera. When
you know they're Yahoo boys.
This is a Yahoo girl.
You know Yahoo girl.
But as in,
our Nigerian brothers and sisters, we understand your plight. You have
I don't feel like you have any right to ask me that question. But yeah, any question that I'm irritated about, it often has something to do with my career choices. Just leave me alone, please, kindly.
Mine is my body. I don't know why people always have such an opinion of my body.
What are you normally asking?
Like, why are you that size? No. As in, how are you touching? Why do you look the way that you look?
Are you good?
Why no, like how do you present yourself so confidently and you look like that? Wow. Can you
if you're insecure, I don't should have back up, by the way.
But genuinely, all the questions I get asked that I'm tired of being asked is like, why? It's all related to my body in terms of my size, my weight. Why do I wear, like, how do I feel confident enough to tell people to love themselves the way they are? Am I not promoting actually the flip side? Instead of promoting obesity, like, because I love the way I look like, I'm now saying thin people are bad. Like, it's now
I want to take you back. I need to take you back.
That's a question I'm tired of being asked.
I need to take you back.
Like, yeah.
Someone asked you why you're confident.
And
you look like that.
That must be a very insecure
person. Such an insecure person.
Yeah,
because
oh my God.
I'm stuck on that question.
You
left me far, Wesh. You left me like. As in, you
that's
must
the
be
question.
so insecure. So,
Like-
are you saying that because you... And that's a you problem. If you
Okay.
wouldn't be comfortable...
You would not be projecting.
Yeah.
No, but also if you wouldn't be
Insecurities.
comfortable
you're
with
saying
if you are Mwende's size, if you wouldn't be comfortable, you need to do inner work.
True.
That's a huge
You
issue
have
too.
insecurity issues, and you need to sort them out sincerely. Because so you're supposed to. What was the intended response? Intended.
What was the end goal? I don't know.
You are supposed to walk tomorrow. You know.
No, I should be
Oh, I cannot
should
be
be
But
Right.
confident.
no, but that's
because
someone who is
sad.
very
So sad and like, oh shit.
That question
like
is an ugly
hurumiaing
question.
yourself.
Yeah,
It's an ugly question.
You're not even doing like
Ugly
videos
question.
anymore.
We don't do
like,
that
take
here, by the way.
photos.
Yeah, we don't do that
Like,
here.
I should be sad.
Very
But
ugly
we are not
question.
there. It's fun.
Very ugly question.
Yeah, so that's the question I'm tired of being asked. So if you're those people, before, like, I'd give you tips. Before you ask someone a question, ask yourself, why are you asking that question? Then flip the question around. If someone asked you that question, how would you respond? You know, sometimes like take a few seconds to just think of something before it actually comes out of your mouth, and then it's now and go.
Yeah.
So why are you asking that question? If you flip it, if someone asks you that question, will you be able to respond?
Yeah.
You know something else I've seen people being asked, especially on Twitter. It's when, sorry if this triggers, but if when a lady gets raped, everyone is like, oh sorry, and then
What were you
someone
wearing?
with not even what are you wearing will come, what if it was a man?
Sis.
It's like invalidating.
You know, anyway,
If I
I was in a class yesterday discussing sexual harassment. And obviously, the conversation was our lecturer is a man, and he was talking about its ethics. And he was telling us about, you know, what sexual harassment is, what constitutes sexual harassment in, you know, line of a definition. And he kept using she. So his example was, if you touch a woman inappropriately, somebody admits himself, and also men can be touched. Shut up! I mean, nobody asked you, you know.
Why
And
do
the
you
thing is,
need-
anyway, this is going to become a teaching moment. What we are saying is, shut up. If you feel the need to ask yourself that question, there's a problem.
yeah,
If you feel the need to fight someone,
because of coming out
There's a
of something
problem.
they were done to,
yeah, there's a problem. There's a problem. A big one.
actually don't.
Another
But how
thing.
confusing.
Okay, sorry. Me, I'm just like, I'm going through things. Like, even that one, for, like, when talking about now who have gone through sexual assault, sorry, the other question they ask is, why did you take so long? Why are you
Yeah,
putting it
why are you
out?
coming out?
What
Yeah,
were
yeah,
you wearing?
yeah.
What were you doing?
There are certain
Why
questions
did you get
that are-
drunk?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Were you
yeah.
drinking? Like, those are
So there are
questions.
questions that you
I'm
generally if you wouldn't want that question to be asked to you, and that's a bare minimum way of
Yeah.
gauging. We're not yet at the point of it's wrong. Bare minimum.
We're just like,
Would
If
you
don't
want someone
want
asking
to
you
be
that?
asked that question, don't
Just
ask
don't
it, but
ask
also
that
just
question.
think about the kind of things that you ask people. It's the same way people are always asking pregnant women, haya, haujazaa bado? No. Nilizaa, but kuna hewa. I mean, what
You know.
like just
among
don't
people
ask.
who are fat, everyone assumes you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also true.
We have babies.
Yeah, just don't ask
baby.
There are questions you don't ask people. So don't do it.
Anyway, sorry, digressing. Drugs are real, don't take. Okay,
Full moment.
So I think, yeah, that's it.
Oh wait, I have one more question.
You want to ask
Asking people who don't drink why they don't drink. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
do it.
You
Or
know, if you drink-
asking them what will happen if you have just one shot. Don't do it.
I think you were sent to me by God.
Mm-hmm.
I've been asked that question so many times.
Yeah.
Do
Don't do
people
it.
have choices, by the way? As in, the fact that we are given free will means we can choose what to do and what not to do.
And also, if you feel like the person who's not drinking is making you uncomfortable, then just move.
Yeah.
You know, just move. If you feel like you must all be drinking,
Please, I agree.
you really do not know a damn thing besides the fact that they've told you they don't drink. Don't fight anyone on that. Just
And
leave.
it's not an opening for them to get reasons why they should drink.
Or for them to tell you
the
yeah.
best one to try.
Yeah.
Or
Is it vodka? You don't drink. Like, I have gin.
never
No.
taken gin. If you taste gin like this,
The way I make it.
Eh,
Just leave it. That question, ask God. You know the way that question, ask God.
yeah.
yeah. So I think that's it, guys. That's our a discussion on things that people are tired of being asked. If there's something you're tired of being asked, let me know down below in the comments. And if you have responses,
as we have responses,
we have them.
to us.
Feel free to DM us.
If you want a response from the ladies, just ask them below and specify who you want a response from. I assure you, I will tag them, I will call them, I will WhatsApp them, I will look for them physically, I'll send smoke signals, I will
everything.
But now we are asleep. We know we said we like to sleep, but we will answer.
You get a response on that, yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.